Wouldn't it be great if you could wander around a house that was built in the 1920s with an Art Nouveau interior and an arts and crafts exterior, one that was built by a fabulously rich guy where money was absolutely no object, he could have whatever he wanted. Then, if he located that amazing place in Devon with stunning sea views, that would be even better. And finally, if the gardens were world class, that would be truly amazing. Well, this place exists. It's called Coleton Fishacre, and you can go there at any time. I've made a movie to show you how great it is. It starts with a drone shot coming in from the sea. Rupert and Lady Dorothy D'Oyly Carte first came upon the site of Coleton Fishacre when they were yachting between Brixham and Dartmouth in 1923. Rupert D'Oyly Carte's father was the impresario Richard D'Oyly Carte. He had an exclusive business arrangement with Gilbert and Sullivan. This had led to the formation of the famous opera company and the building of both the Savoy Theatre and the Savoy Hotel, all of which Rupert now managed. This meant that the D'Oyly Cartes were fabulously rich. Coleton Fishacre was intended as a weekend retreat for the husband and wife and their two teenage children, Michael and Bridget. The walls are of shale stone quarried on the estate, and the roof is of Cornish slate. It does give a sense of tranquillity to the house. The exterior is arts and crafts. It was old-fashioned even as it was built. Let's take a wander inside. The house that was designed as a weekend retreat rapidly became a residence. It became a country house rather than a seaside holiday home. The exterior may have been arts and crafts, but the interior was all Art Nouveau with all mod cons. It was big enough to accommodate an indoor staff of 4, that is, a butler, housekeeper, housemaid and a cook, as well as a chauffeur and 6 gardeners. Soon after the house was finished, Lady Dorothy lived there permanently, while her husband lived in London and came down on Friday evenings. They spent their time over the weekends yachting and gardening. By the 1930s, the gardens at Coleton were well enough established to be open to the public. The family swam in the sea or in the concrete tidal pool built down in the cove. They entertained friends in the world of arts. There were bridge parties and concerts. In fact, everything except happiness. Bridget married in 1926 her cousin, but the marriage was not a success, and she divorced in 1931 and re-adopted her maiden name. The son, Michael, had gained his father's love of motoring. Unfortunately, he was killed in a motoring accident in 1932 in Switzerland, whilst he was learning how to manage the family business. His parents' marriage didn't long survive his death. They separated in 1936, and Rupert divorced Lady Dorothy on the grounds of her adultery 5 years later. To complete the story, Bridget took over the family business and their interests when her father died in 1948. She then gave Coleton Fishacre to the National Trust. She ran the empire successfully as a Savoy group, with a general manager carrying out the day-to-day management. When she eventually died in 1985, it was the end of the family of the D'Oyly Cartes. So, now let's meander through the garden. We'll start with the terraces that surround the house. They are built of dry stone walls with rich interplanting. The purples are so vibrant that they grab the eye with marvel. Then we'll go into the amazing rill garden with its sumptuous planting. The rill itself brings a sound of splashing water, and with its honey-coloured stone brings a centrepiece to drool over. I could linger for a lot longer, but we move on following the watercourse downwards with its lush bog planting on either side. We come to a small pond with the massive leaves of gunnery reflecting in the water. Eventually we arrive at the viewpoints with their panoramic views over the open sea. The beauty of this garden is beyond compare. So, now we know how to make the perfect garden. Just start with unlimited funds, a stunning location, and work continuously for a century or so. Thanks for watching.